What's going on, my friends? Today I'm bringing you yet another 99 MIDI 6.6 build. I've posted plenty 6.6 builds this year. I think that they are the most fun builds to use in NBA 2K25, especially if you have that 99 MIDI. Today I'm bringing you a more two-way version. This is going to be very similar to a 6.8 that I posted long ago. Jason Tatum was on the thumbnail. It's right here. That has like a 95 perimeter and a 96 MIDI. But the downside is that it's 6.8. So it's a bit slower, but it's tall. So that build's really good. That's the shooting guard build that we actually use in Pro-Am leagues right now as we speak. And it's doing really well on both sides of the ball. This is an updated version from that build. So a more meta version, faster version, really good version. This build is really fast, 99 MIDI, and still has really high perimeter. And I think that once we get further and further along into NBA 2K25, they're going to start catering to these taller guard builds. You know, the 6'2s, the 6'4s, those small guard builds are already made. Like, there's not an animation that's going to come out that's going to make them any better. They are as good as they're going to get. But these taller builds can get a little bit better. So let's talk about that today. I am designing this build with the idea that it's going to have 9 cap breakers. So if you're pretty much at whatever it is for the first set of cap breakers, like starter 3, and you've gotten to level 40, that is what this is designed for those kinds of users. So let's talk about that today. You're going to have an 89 speed. You know, I always do the physicals first. That way, when we really start upgrading the build, the badges just pop up. It just makes it a lot easier. So if you're new to the channel, let me know if you like that. And if you are new, welcome and subscribe. Leave a like on the video if you enjoy this build, and comment what you think about this build below. But 89 speed, 88 agility, 56 strength, we have to have that, and 60 vert, we have to have that as well. Really solid physicals, especially when you're a shooting guard in Pro-Am. Like, you have to be able to move really well. That is the name of the game in Pro-Am is speed. So let's go on to the defensive side of the ball first, because I think that that's what makes this 6.6 stand out from all the other 6.6s that I've made so far this year. You're going to have a 91 perimeter. All right. You're going to have an 85 steal. And then you're going to have a 68 block. We're going to keep our interior at 50. You have to have that because of the steal. One cap breaker will be used on the perimeter. So eventually you could, like, once you hit vet 2 on this build, you could have 95 perimeter. Unfortunately, you can't get 91 steal, which I would love for this build to have, but we'd rather have the perimeter anyways. If we had to pick between a 92 perimeter or a 91 steal, I would go with the 92 perimeter every single time. So 92 perimeter is going to get you the challenger on gold. Your steal, we did it for the interceptor on gold. If you know what you're doing, 85 steal, like I said in a past video, is the sweet spot this year. Whether you rip the ball from someone or you're an interceptor kind of person, these are the two. This is the sweet spot, is 85. It's a very good attribute. 68 block. Block does help you contest jump shots better. The fact that you can be 6'6" and get high flying denier, you're just going to get better animations. That is the name of the game in 2K25. It's an animation based game. I get blocks with a 61 and I don't even have high flying denier. Are we getting this block to get high flying denier? No, but you know, the higher the block rating, the better contest and closeouts you're going to get, in my opinion. And you know, in this game with the contest system being as bad as it is, you have to jump at the shot to get like a solid contest. So block is awesome. We love block. But yeah, 1 cap breaker on the perimeter. Ball handling, you're going to have a 86 speed with ball, 81 ball handle, and a 65 pass. This is a shooting guard. Some people in the last video that I made talking about the 6'8 shooting guard, they were like, a 71 pass is too much. You should just go 65. And I'm listening. 71 pass is just slow. 65 pass is not much slower. You gain like the dimer on silver. My shooting guard that I play with, he's trying to shoot. right? If I'm expecting him to get me open on a pass with a 71 pass, I'm insane. And I'm being not fair to him. So you got to have a 65 pass on this build. I wouldn't go any less just because now it's getting crazy if we do that. 65 seems like a nice little spot. So that's why we did that. Like I've said before, if I have a high midi, I'd rather have speed with ball really high than ball handle. This ball handle, you're going to get Zach LaVine step back. You're going to get the Hezi for Tyrese Halliburton. That's really all you need, to be quite honest with you. Mix it in with like a Kevin Durant escape, maybe Jimmy Butler escape, whatever you're comfortable with. That's really all you need. Getting this lightning launch on gold, we're trying to come off of a screen and fade. Up to you to decide if you like Michael Jordan fade, Kobe Bryant fade, Pro 2 fade. It's really up to you. But yeah, this is 81-86 on my tall guard builds is heaven on earth. But yeah, I love that. Now, obviously, we're going to go with a 94 midi. Okay, and we're going to go with an 89-3. 5 cat breakers right here for a 99 midi. You're going to get your Deadeye on Legend. You're going to get your set shot specialist on Legend. You're going to get your shifty shooter on Legend. These Legend badges, I don't know how much of a difference they truly make, but in the at the competitive level, you almost have to have Legend badges, to be honest with you, to compete. People know how to contest. People know how to play defense really well. You got to be able to shoot well. Being 6'6", you're going to have that Culver base. You're going to have that Oscar upper, pure Oscar upper. You're going to be really hard to contest. You should be able to get shots off at will. The 6'6" that I posted that's gotten a ton of love recently. Thank you for that, number one. But that 6'6" build does not compete with this build. I think this build is far better, in my opinion. 89-3, you're going to get your limitless on silver. That's the only reason why we did an 89-3. Driving dunk, you're going to have it at 65, and then that just gets you a 45 standing dunk. Athletic hangs off 1 is very, very solid here for the driving dunk. In the standing dunk, you just get animations. You know what I'm saying? The 2 animations you get are cool, but cap breakers, one more time, you get 5 on the midi, so you're gonna have a 99 midi with an 89-3. Again, this build's designed for if you've hit starter 3, you have 5 cap breakers, and then you get to level 40 every season. That's gonna give you 9 total, I believe, right? 9 total. So 5 here, 99, 1 here, 92 for that challenger on gold. And then 3 more on speed. So you're gonna have a 92 speed, slippery off-ball Hall of Fame. The person that's making this build for our team wants to have this, so I will mention that to him. Shout out TTM. But 92 speed is insanely fast. Not necessarily because you get the slippery off-ball, but on defense, you're tall, 92 perimeter, 92 speed. You're gonna be everywhere on defense. This build looks disgusting. I cannot lie to you. Really, really solid build. I think that if you're going to go with a tall guard build and you want to be a 2-way, this is the best shooting guard in the game. If you want to be 6'6" and a 2-way, you're going to be a 2-way sharpshooter on this build. This build's nasty. I'm going to be honest with you. This build's really, really good. Let me know what you think about this build in the comments below. I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say about it. You guys have been showing a lot of love and support recently. So thank you for that. We're on the road to 3,000 subs, so sub up if you're new. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Peace.